Okay, I'm back to work on the journal, and I am just adding pockets and things like that. A lot of it is going to be gluing. So I'm just adding this belly band, and I said that this kit was called Cottage Garden, but I was wrong. I think I have a kit called Cottage Garden, but it's not by Porch Swing Design. This is by Porch Swing Design, but it's called Rosewood Cottage. I found that out when I had to go back in my computer and print some more, because I used up the belly bands and some of the pockets, so I just needed to print a few things. So anyway, I realized that I said the wrong thing. So I'm just going to add the pockets and worry about putting cards and stuff in later. Go through this book and see what I need to add. So I need one of the corner pockets there. This is made to go that way. I could put it on here, but I like having the cards, like if it slips, it'll go into the middle of the book instead of out. So I will just move it over here. I went downstairs to get my laptop so I could print some more pieces and check the mail while I was down there, and I found that wonderful Happy Mail from June, which I just did a video of. For this page, I used one of the cards as a tuck spot. My sister loved the cottage images, so I made sure that there were cottage images in there. And I actually printed another page of those cottage cards. So, aren't they just beautiful? I love those cottage images too. These pages are from this book. I love this book. It's called The Fragrant Garden, Penhaligon Scented Treasury. It didn't have a scent when I found it. I don't know how old it is. The front page is missing, but it is just full of gorgeous images of gardens. So there's one in the center of each signature. This image was not from this kit, and I don't remember what it was. I had printed it out because I thought it would go well with this book. But I don't have any more of them. She's not on cardstock. I can use that one. This is from the book that I just showed you. And this is not a pocket or anything, it's just a decorative page. Well, let's see what's in this book. Very noisy truck is going by outside. You probably heard it. Use that one. That's a nice page. And I can use a circle punch and punch those bees out and use them for something. Well, oh yeah, it is vertical. I was thinking for a moment it's horizontal and that won't work. Might as well do it right now and get rid of this paper. Just put them in this drawer so they don't get lost. I'll glue that down. It's mostly green, and then there's green in the background of this paper. I don't think I want to put the lace on like that because there's the woman's face is down there. Might have to put something up there. I think I like that if I just trim off part of it. Just put some glue on the embroidered parts. Oop, there it comes. Along the top. And just scattered here. Can't put this back in the book till the glue dries because the glue seeps through the lace. I'll have to come back later and put that in the book. But that looks quite lovely, doesn't it? Then I have something just folded over. I don't think I have any more of them. Yes, I do. I did print some more though, I think. And if I didn't, I will. I'm going to come back and do whatever inking I need to do, or sewing journal cards to coffee dyed paper, and putting something on the paper clips to decorate them. And I already did the belly band. So now I don't want to cover that beautiful rose up, and I think that these flowered bags are too big for these pages. This book is slightly smaller than the other. It fits, but I just think it's a little bit too crowded. So I can do something like that instead and glue a picture on it, like her. How pretty is she? And I could make this a tuck spot. This one is not a tuck spot. So I just glue down one edge and the bottom. So you can tuck something behind it. Well, now I'm wondering about those tags that I just made. Probably won't fit in this bag. Figure out what to do with them. Maybe they'll just go in a pocket. So that signature is done. Next, this one should come next. All right, I want to put something pretty on the front. I might have to print some more of those pictures too. Like I said, I don't even know where I got them. I have some. I haven't used that. I can use her, but she needs something behind her. I know this isn't big enough. I'm just trying to see if it might work if I had a piece like that. Or this one. Definitely not the dots. Not liking any of those. I can use a gray. That's not too shocking. The brown would look nice. I was afraid the black might just be too much, but there's black around that. I think I like the brown because of the brown up here. was going to print that pocket, and I don't think I did. No. I'll have to print a pocket like that. But I have a circle. This came from the kit, and the butterflies came from the kit. So I'm just going to glue them. Actually, they go here. I think I need to go back to the first signature. And glue a flower up here. This is also from this kit, Rosewood Cottage. And I will glue that right there. You know, I could embellish these pockets and things more, but there is so much lace already in these journals. I'm just going to leave them. And this has a folded envelope inside it, which I have to print. Again, I have cardstock in my printer, and I like to print those on my nice quality paper, but it's thinner and easier to fold, so I didn't print those yet. Oh, there's one of those pockets. So that can go right there. I love the kits that come with pockets and envelopes and circles and cards. There was the journal kit plus the add-on. So I'm using both, the kit and the add-on here. I think the add-on section also had lined paper to put on the backs. Okay, back to here. These images I got from Nevermore Creations, which is Lindsay Zenora's channel or store. And they're by an artist named Knight, K-N-I-G-H-T. And I think you get 4 pages of images that are this small, so you get a lot of images. just think I need something kind of bright on this page. The blue sky is bright. I think I like that one better. But I want to put it on a larger piece of cardstock and then do a decorative edge around it. Maybe. I have my drawer full of cardstock scraps here. I'll just do the top and the bottom because the corners are kind of tricky and I don't feel like, I never do that, go around it with corners. Just going to trim the edge off of this. Okay, so we have a pretty picture there. It will not be a pocket or anything. And I'm going to try to add a little bit of lace, like there's a little bit of trim there. It's going to have to be different because of the edges that I just punched. Wonder if I could do this. I don't think so. Don't think so. I might have to come back and think about that. I can always glue something on later, but let me just try this. I could cover up what I just punched just to have a little bit of lace at the bottom. I think I'll do that because I like that. It's not lace, it's trim. I'm supposed to spend some time with my sisters on Tuesday. We were supposed to have our sister day last Tuesday, this past Tuesday. But one of them got sick. So we put it off till today. Or next week, sorry, next week. So now I have time to make this journal for Annette's birthday. Here's another belly band. This one goes horizontally. Have to trim it a little bit. Have to trim it a little more. This page was smaller. I was measuring it for the wrong page. This page can be journaled on, so I wanted something in here that you could tuck in there and journal on. And I always like to have something underneath the horizontal belly band to catch so that whatever you're sticking in there doesn't fall out. So I'm just going to glue a circle in there of a lovely Harrison Fisher painting. That's my next design team project, is going to be using Harrison Fisher images from the old design shop. But I'm using a few in this book too. Oh, I'm sorry. Every time I bump the camera, just take it for granted that I'm sorry. Looking for a bag. These bags were my mother's. She when she went to her craft shows, she sold stuff besides the stuff she painted. So she had these little bags. And I don't like the bow, but I covered the bow up and it looks quite pretty. I used a lot of them. When she moved, she gave me all of those bags that I wanted, and I used a lot of them in packing orders. You hear the train? Keep an extra cap for this glue in this jar. Look at all the glue that's in there. So that when I lose one, because I invariably lose it, I have one handy. Oh, there it is. So I'll just drop it in there for the next time. I want to use this glue to attach this to the glassine bag. This bag will not be a tuck spot. There just isn't room. Just barely fits on the page. So one of those tags that I made should fit in this bag. That's 2 signatures done. way to the middle before I needed to do something. Okay. I think I am out. Oh, I do have one more. One more of these little angle pockets. But it goes on this side. I'm going to have to trim that a little smaller. It's a pretty little card. I think I'll use this one. Oops. I should be able to sew these together this evening. Making good progress. Okay, I need another pretty image and a beautiful piece of lace. Oh, I don't want to cut that one because it's got a full picture on the other side. Oops, I'm sorry. Again. So many lovely images in this book. don't remember if I got it at a flea market or Salvation Army, but I would love to find another one. The Fragrant Garden, Penhaligon's Scented Treasury. I could use this one if I trim it down. Now I just need a lace that would look good on that. Since there's a lot of purple in that picture, I was wondering how this lace would do with it. I don't use a lot of purple, so I'd like to use some of this. It's almost gone though. That looks nice. Okay, sold. I think we're almost done. I have this one all printed. I think I'll probably put some of these videos up tomorrow, not all today. I don't even know how many I've done today. This might be 4 crafty ones plus my Happy Mail one. Don't want to wear you out with videos. And we have almost the last thing, a dress form. The dress form in the first book, in my sister's book, is on black patterned paper. So this might not be very good on this pink patterned paper, unless I mat it with some black cardstock. or find a different page to put it on. I usually have all my stuff cut out, you know, before I start, but I had to do these extra. I think I like it better on the gray. And after lunch, I can do the cover. I already have the cover ready for my sister's journal, but I can prepare the cover for this one. And then while I watch TV tonight, I can, or videos. I watched, what did I watch last night? I think I just watched a couple TV shows that I had recorded. Project Runway and Hometown. While I worked in my glue book, I'm trying to finish up my old gigantic glue book so I can get started on my new book. But I keep finding little patches of, like, groups of pages that really need a lot. So maybe one more session, one more gluing session will finish that book up. And then, I don't know if you want to see, I've done a lot since the last time I showed you the book, which I thought was going to be the final flip through, because I figured I'd finish it up and there wouldn't be that much to do, but there's been quite a lot to do. So if you want to see my new pages, I can show them to you, but I am anxious to get started in my new glue book. So that's just a little bit of a shadow I created by gluing it to that gray, which helps it stand out from the pink page. So anyway, after I sew the books in, the covers, my sister wants a bead dangle on the side of hers. She loves them, so I'm going to create 2 bead dangles so they both can have them. I need another sack here. It's just a little bit too big. I don't know where they came from. I wish I could find bags like that. Somebody sent them to me. I Mod Podged on that one. A Magnolia. This one might fit. Oh boy, 45 minutes. Well, a lot of people do an hour. I don't usually do them that long. But this has been kind of a start to finish. Almost, hasn't it? Which I don't usually do, because I don't like to talk that much. You have to have longer videos if you're doing a start to finish. Oh, there's my black. So So after I get them sewn into the covers and get the bead dangle put on, and then I have to add all of the cards. I might have to glue or sew some of the cards that are printed on paper to coffee dyed paper to give them a little bit of stability. But looks like I should have this done this weekend. If I continue working on it for the weekend. It is Easter weekend and I need to do some baking. So might be early next week that I get it done. I like to make a coconut cake for Easter, but not a lot of people in my family like coconut. I love it. I get a coconut cake. This one is not going to be a tuck spot. It's just going to be glued down. But my kids do love Buckeyes, peanut butter Buckeyes. It's like a ball, peanut butter candy ball that you dip into melted semi-sweet chocolate. They are scrumptious. So I've got to try to make some of them. Okay, that's the final page. All the pockets are in. So, I don't know when I'll be back on video, but I will be seeing you again, probably to do the final flip through. Unless you want me to show, no, I'm not going to show you sewing the signatures in, because I'm going to do that this evening, I think. If you need to see something like that, I mean, I have other videos where I'm sewing signatures in, and other people do too. But if it's something you want me to show sometime, again, I will. But probably not for these journals. So probably the next time you see these books, it will be for the final flip through. Thanks so much for hanging out with me, and I will be seeing you again very, very soon. Bye-bye.